The Salt Range is a mountain range in the north of Punjab province of Pakistan, deriving its name from its extensive deposits of rock salt. The range extends along the south of the Pothohar Plateau and the north of the Jhelum River. The Salt Range contains the great mines of Khewra, Islamabad and Varcha, which yield vast supplies of salt. Coal of a medium quality is also found. In the Himalayan and Salt Range, rock containing fossil of marine life go back to the Ediacaran period, which shows these rocks have developed out of sea sediments. And that where we have the Himalayas now was once a sea. History. An inscription found at Khewra in the Salt Range records the building of a Buddhist monastery by a person named rohtas during the reign of the Huna ruler Tormana. The donor expresses the wish that the religious merit gained by his gift be shared by him with the king and his family members. The Avans, Khokhars, Gagas, and Janjuas had engaged in an endless battle for sovereignty over the Salt Range. The history of this region from the 13th century onward had been a sickening record of wars between various landowning dominant and ruling clans of Punjabi Muslims, including the Khokhars, Janjuas, Avans and Gagas for political ascendancy. According to the Emperor Babur, the Jood and the Janjia were two races descended from the same father, who from old times had been rulers of the hills between Nilab and Bhera, that is, of the Salt Range. On one half of the hill lived the Jood, and on the other half the Janjia. The Avans now occupy western half of these hills towards Nilab and Janjuas on eastern part of these hills. Jats are actually a subclan of Janjuas, and there are still seven villages of Jats near Dharabi area of Chakwal, including Dharabi village and dam. They are descendants of Raja Jodh, who was second prince of Janjia King Raja Mal Dev Khan Janjia. There are several forts on these hills, and all of them were built by Janjia Rajputs and their ancestors the Pandavas at Katas Raj, as well as the Janjia Shahi dynasty of second Kabul Shahis at Nandana Fort. Also, this area is known as the first ever Muslim Rajputs kingdom, and Raja Mal Dev Khan Janjia was the founder of this kingdom. He was from Chandravanshi Rajputs clan, and he was from the bloodline of famous Indian Mahabharata warrior prince Arjun Dev Pandav. About 1500 Janjia Rajputs warrior cavalry fought in the Battle of Panipat from this area in support of Babur under the command Malik Hast Khan Janjia. Sultan Lashkar Janjua and Raja Sangral Ali Khan Janjuas were also commanding their own Muslim Janjua Rajputs during Battle of Panipat and Battle of Khanwa against Rana Sangha. All of them were rulers of these hills and chieftains of this ruling Rajput clan. Before these hills were known as Koi Jodh, it was on the name of Raja Jodh.